Well, hello, you are hiking with Jenny on the Appalachian Trail. Today is day 24, and I just left, I think it's called Phil's Gap. It's an unofficial tenting area, and I am going just 10.7 miles today to Hot Springs, where I will be staying at the Laughing Heart Lodge. So I'm really excited about that. I've been looking forward to Hot Springs this entire trip. And we have a pretty easy day today. We have one climb up to this mountain. I'm blanking on the name of it right now. And then it's going to be mostly downhill from there. So I should be able to make good time today. Hoping to get to the lodge somewhere around 3 o'clock so I can check in, get showered, get settled in. It is 38 degrees this morning and it is very windy, and the wind makes it feel colder. So I'm wearing my puffy coat right now, but I know I'm going to take it off very quickly. I just wasn't ready to take it off yet. Last night the wind gusts were pretty heavy, but my sock did the trick at blocking most of it. I was so warm in there, I was actually sweating. Bluff Mountain is the name of this. Just looked it up. But that was it. We've done the climb and now we're going to be descending for pretty much most of the day. So woo. That was easy. So a man just passed me who's like hiker tag number 634 or something like that, which is like 200 after my number, and he says he took 4 days off at the knock. So he's got to be like flying, because I've only taken 1-0. And he must have started, he must have started in March, like early March, and it's March, I don't know, 19 or no, it's March 20th, I think. So he made it from Springer to here, probably 2 weeks, and he took 4 days off in the middle. He's got to be flying, but he says that his ankles and his back have been bothering him, so his body's paying the price for doing those miles. And I think that really highlights the kind of the price that you're gonna pay. Like, you might want to finish really fast and like put your body through big miles every day, but with the knowledge that your body's going to pay for that. You know, might not be right away, might be further down the line, it might be permanently, but for some people finishing the Appalachian Trail quickly is worth that, like worth the long-term side effects to your body. And for me, it's not worth it for me. I want to be able to still hike after this. I want to be able to go backpacking in the Whites and other long distance trails. So for me, like, taking it easy and listening to my body and not pushing myself too hard and taking 0 days now and then, for me, that it's like insurance so that I can hike again someday. I think it's funny, this puffy coat was the item that I was very close to replacing, because it's like 4 years old. It's very bleached. It's not as lofty as it used to be, especially in the sleeves, and it's not the warmest puffy. It's like just kind of a cheap brand I got off of Amazon as a gift. I like kind of last minute decided I was going to just go with it instead of buying a new one. And it's the item that I've gotten the most compliments on. So I don't know, I guess people like the color of it, which, I mean, yeah, it's a nice color. That just surprised me. It's done its job so far in this hike. It's been enough. And like I said, it doubles as my pillow at night. So it provides like just enough cushion for my head and my hammock. As I'm walking through this questionable stream, I wanted to take a moment and give a shout out to my newest channel member, Thomas Adams. I wonder if you're related to someone I know. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you also to Rabid Turtles, who is my other channel member. You guys are awesome. There's this kind of springtime scent that's like pine needles in the sun. You know that scent? That's what it smells like right now. Spring is literally around the corner. So that was a little weird. So I had read on Far Out that there was a man living in the shelter. Like, he has his tent set up in there. And that was like 5 days ago that was posted, and he's still there, can confirm. It's March 20th. Didn't look like there was any room if anyone else wanted to stay in the shelter. So just wanted to point that out. Looks like a nice location though. But I am going to move on to a different lunch spot. I am just a little bit creeped out. So I sat down like a couple tenths of a mile away from that shelter to have my lunch. And who comes walking up the trail but that same guy. So I don't know if he was just happening that way anyway, going off to get supplies or something, or what. But he's somewhere ahead. So I am being extra vigilant. Down there you can see hot springs, and I would be way more excited right now if I weren't so freaked out. Cool. Okay, now I'm getting excited. Stoke level rising.
What should I do? Should I stay or should I go? Nobody was.
For like a community thing in Stanton.
Okay.
That, like last summer.
Nice.
Ah, small world.
So, about 7 years ago, I was at an old stomping grounds of mine in St. Petersburg, Florida. And I had been there for a few months, and one evening, actually it was one morning, it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, all the bars were just shutting down along the beach. And for whatever reason, he's a traveling kiddie, Nevada to Key West to here.
What?
Yeah, honest to God.
Good morning. You are hiking with Jenny on the Appalachian Trail. It is day 25, and I am just leaving the Laughing Heart Lodge, and I'm getting back on the trail, but I'm only hiking 0.4 miles today. So for all intents and purposes, this is a 0 day, but technically it is a Nero day because I'm just going to the other side of town and I'm going to be staying at the Iron Horse. I wanted to stay there last night, but they didn't have any rooms available. So I'm staying there tonight, and I got a room at the Laughing Heart Lodge last night, which was surprisingly really nice, and I highly recommend. If you don't mind spending a little extra money to stay there instead of the hostel, it was very comfortable. A continental breakfast was included. There's a bathtub with Epsom salts, and it's just in a really beautiful old mansion. And the common areas were just so nice, like Victorian furniture and stuff. So I really enjoyed my stay there. In true Jenny fashion, I have went the wrong way already. Whoops. It's a beautiful day and I'm in Hot Springs, and looks like it's like in a valley, and there's mountains all around, and it's just such a gorgeous setting. Everyone here is really nice. They are definitely a trail town, so they are very catering toward hikers. I was out to eat last night. I went out with another person I've been kind of hiking around, and the waiter just knew that we probably wanted to split the bill, so that was really cool. Got a little staircase down here. Yeah, there's a lot of people staying around town, but there's a lot of places to stay, so there wasn't really that many people at the lodge. I was kind of surprised. There was a lot of empty rooms. I mean, it was kind of nice to basically almost have the place to myself. I'm really glad that I decided to do the 0 today, because I started to feel like in the back of my heel, sort of like I don't know if it's like little bones or tendons in the back of your foot were pretty sore last night. I was kind of like stretching them and massaging them and stuff. They feel better today, but I figure, you know, it's kind of like been happening for a couple days, so I thought an extra day of rest would do me some good. You gotta see this. There's actually an AT built into the sidewalk. Lone Star's in town. He texted me earlier that he was going to breakfast at the diner. Then he was gonna, you know, get checked in, showered, laundry, whatever, but we're gonna meet up later and explore the town together. So that should be really fun. I ran into Pipes. He's the guy that's hiking with Pipes instead of trekking poles. He seems to be doing well, and he's made it this far, so that's awesome. 50% club. Woohoo! In case I haven't mentioned, 50% of hikers, they say, drop out by Hot Springs. So if you've made it this far, you're above average.
Blue Mountain size that was 12.8. That's a 50.
Look who I finally ran into. Woo! Cheers!
Cheers.
So I am at the Iron Horse. I'm probably the only thru hiker staying here tonight. I don't actually know if anybody's staying here tonight other than me, because it seems really quiet. But wanted to show you my room. So this is located in a very old building. I have a king size bed in here, and I have an enormous bathroom with a jacuzzi tub, which is pretty incredible. And if baths aren't your thing, there is a shower. I should show you actually like the the hallway here because it's a really nice building. So you've got like the old ceilings. It's completely empty. I don't even think there's anybody here. It's like totally deserted. The restaurant isn't open today, so it's very peaceful. Really nice place to stay. I was at the Laughing Heart Lodge last night and I enjoyed my stay there as well. So I don't think you can really go wrong here. I met up with Lone Star, which was awesome because I hadn't seen him since we started the Smokies together. We went to Big Pillow Brewing, and then we went to Vinyl Pies Pizza, and I got a pizza. And we went back to the brewery because there was a bunch of people that Lone Star was hiking around that were going over there. And so we got more beer, and we watched part of the movie Grease because they were having their movie night that night. Trail name. Are you gonna start signing the trail logs with Hiker 24601?
No, I'm Lone Star emoji.
All right. Okay. And they had free popcorn there, so that was a lot of fun. And then I came back, did a live stream, and now I'm filling up a bathtub because I'm gonna soak in the jacuzzi because I'm just trying to treat myself as much as I can because I'm going back on trail tomorrow. So I can try and get as much rest and relaxation done tonight before I go back out there. Yeah, I'm in a good night. Thank you for watching and happy trails.